Convicted communist spies Julius and Ethel Rosenberg sit on death row, condemned to die in the electric chair for acts of espionage against the United States. Their sons, 9-year-old Michael and 5-year-old Robert, visited today, perhaps for the last time. Michael confronted his mother with a question, are you guilty or innocent?
What's Paulie gonna do if he's not in your class? Be with a babysitter?
Don't worry about it, David. I'll work it out.
Don't worry about it. I am worried about it.
Well, don't, okay?
I guess you've really missed teaching, huh?
Yeah. There is more to life than being the wife of a movie director.
A government spokesman was quoted as saying, one thing is sure, what little suffering the boys may endure is a small price to pay for the irreparable damage done by their communist spy parents.
You don't have anything to hide.
Mike, I'm a communist. I was a communist 20 years ago. I'm a communist now.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, you've heard it.
I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear anything.
Joe,
No speeches. I know what you're going to say. Nellie made the same speech. You know, I love this place. I love it here. But, I mean, I can't stay because it's not my country anymore.
you just can't let him do this to you. You can't let him get away with this.
Well, what do you propose I do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Inform my friends? Because that's what they want, you know. I want me to inform my friends. I want me to name names, involve innocent people, ruin people's lives. There's nothing noble either. I mean, I just can't do it. I have to stay out of rooms with mirrors for the rest of my life. I can't do that. I like looking at myself too much.
In whose homes were some of these meetings held?
Mr. Chairman, may I confer with my client?
Oh, by all means.
They want the names, David. That's why we're here. Come on, you can't beat these bastards. You keep this up, they'll tear your goddamn head off.
Fuck him.
I beg to be excused, Mr. Chairman. My client has just dismissed me.
What?
I ask you again, Mr. Merrill, in whose homes did those Communist Party meetings take place?
I'm not gonna let you hurt innocent people.
Mr. Merrill, as sure as I'm sitting here, I'm going to charge you with contempt of Congress unless you answer that question.
You have my answer.
I want to remind this committee, and I want to remind you, that we've got sworn testimony from Mr. Larry Nolan that David Merrill held a meeting of the Communist Party.
Did Larry Nolan testify that I found him burning books in his trash because he was afraid to be caught with those books in his library?
Well, maybe those books ought to be burned. Our libraries are full of that communist film.
Do you think an individual such as this should be allowed to teach impressionable young children in school?
Children have the right to meet and discuss their government in school or any place else.
She must be barred from influencing young minds. And I am personally going to see to it that legislation is immediately adopted requiring all teachers to take a loyalty oath to prevent someone like this from teaching again. One communist in America, sir. I say that's one too many. You seem to care very little about this country, Mr. Merrill, and no concern at all for the damage that you and your communist friends have inflicted on the minds of free Americans through your films and your television. Sir, your refusal to answer our questions leaves us with little doubt, sir, that you are still a member of the Communist Party. Therefore, a threat to this great nation. Call the next witness. Call the next witness.
Chairman, move that this witness be fined, cited for contempt.
I might not be the best citizen in this country, but I was raised to stand up for what I believe in, and I'm going to raise my son in the same way. And as hard as that is, sometimes I'm going to try to live it. And if that isn't what a real American is,